Snipers, you have to see what's happening to the Bitcoin price today. We've reached our price target of 56,000 US dollars, exactly as we predicted in our video yesterday. I want to talk about what's going to happen next to Bitcoin. And then when we look at Ethereum, you can see we've yet to reach our price target after the symmetrical triangle broke out of 2,000 US dollars. I want to talk about the new target for Ethereum, as we've already broken out of this pattern, but we are now approaching the apex of this larger market structure that could now take us to further highs. If we take the schematics of just this breakout alone, you can see once this starts to break out, there is a potential Ethereum can head towards that $2,400 level. I want to talk about exactly how this is going to play out, because when we look at the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart, we are coming back down to these major support levels. I want to talk about if this is going to turn bearish or if we're going to see a reversal to the upside. And then we'll also take a look at altcoins. A lot of people have been asking me what's going on in altcoins. I want to talk about what others' dominance is doing inside of this triangle, as we initially broke out but then saw a rejection back inside of the triangle, just like Ethereum dominance. And then we'll take a look at Bitcoin dominance, of course, and the DXY. You guys are watching the Snipers channel. My name is Naeem Al-Abaidi. If you appreciate this content, remember to like this video. First, I want to talk about exactly what's happening to Bitcoin. Just as we predicted yesterday, we broke out towards our price target of 56,000 US dollars, as long as we were going to hold this major support level, and that's exactly what happened. You can see we never actually closed any hourly candles below this major support, and that's why I tell you guys all the time, hourly candles are key to understand direction and a breach of a potential market structure. And so at this point, I am expecting Bitcoin to consolidate in this higher range between that $55,000 and $58,000 level. I don't expect us to see even more parabolic price action just for now, because of the fact that Bitcoin has already seen insane price action since the Elon Musk pump, of course. And you can see we have very nice buy volume, very little sellers in the market. That's extremely positive for the overall health of the cryptocurrency market. But understand this, Bitcoin is always the coin to move first, and then you start to see liquidity flow into some of the larger cap coins, and that's where Ethereum comes in. And then following the larger cap coins, you start to see other altcoins increase in value when the liquidity flows away from the larger caps into the smaller coins. And so at this point, when we look at what's happening to the total cryptocurrency market cap, you can see we are on a very parabolic and very intentional uptrend right now. That is very positive for the overall market. We are above the weekly open. Of course, Bitcoin is mainly contributing to this strength right now, but as we've always seen during altcoin season, after Bitcoin cools off, we start to see altcoins move. And what you'll notice is with Ethereum right now, we did break out from our initial symmetrical triangle, but now we are inside of this wedge pattern again. And understand that as we start to approach the 70% level of this apex, we will most likely see this breakout to the upside. And because this is another market structure, my new target for Ethereum is going to be around that $2,400 area. If we continue to come up towards this resistance and start closing hourly and 4-hour candles above this resistance for confirmation, that would be my price target. Of course, if we start to see a breakdown, the first support level is going to be this major support that we have here, and then we have this 4-hour 50-period moving average that has held very strong. And you can see if we start to come down, that would be my major support in order to avoid any bearish scenario, and that's showing confluence with the weekly open. So as long as we stay above this area, then this breakout is very likely to happen. But if we start to break down, then I will address that situation. Of course, when we look at what's happening to Ethereum to Bitcoin, you can see just as we predicted, we did break out of this wedge, but now we're seeing this push back down. I want to talk about exactly why this is happening. Realize this, when we look at Bitcoin dominance, every time so far that we've seen a spike in dominance, this was when Elon Musk put Bitcoin in his Twitter bio, and then this is when Elon Musk announced that he was buying Bitcoin. And now you can see Elon Musk changed his Twitter profile photo today, and that caused another spike. And so every time we've seen a spike in Bitcoin dominance, it was because of a fundamental reason. And so understand, fundamentals are 10% of market analysis, while technicals are another 10%, and then the other larger portion, the 80%, is usually psychology. And so realize what's happening with Bitcoin dominance right now. We did come out of this channel several times now, but we've always come back down. This time though, we are finding support at the resistance of this channel, and that to me is something we have to monitor, because you can see we are above the weekly open right now, and we are about to close our daily candle today. And so I am very keen to know whether or not Bitcoin is going to continue further up towards this monthly open, because if this happens, then altcoins can continue to bleed. However, if we come back below this weekly open, but more importantly break down from this channel, then that would be the positive scenario for altcoins. Realize this right now, the daily candle is about to close for Bitcoin, and you can see it's extremely undecided. It tested the 200 period moving average and the monthly open already, but it's above this channel right now and above the weekly open, already closing hourly candles above that. And so we have to monitor this, because we could potentially see a reversal here, and that would be extremely detrimental to altcoins. And I know there's a lot of FUD going around about Binance Smart Chain against Ethereum, and we're seeing a huge amount of users come into PancakeSwap, which is the native Binance Chain version of Uniswap. And so realize that there is a lot of FUD going around right now when it comes to altcoins against Bitcoin, against Ethereum versus the Binance Smart Chain coins. And, you know, with BNB now the third largest coin in the market, this is very important to watch. And so realize this, we didn't come down to test this 200 period moving average on the weekly chart, and that is not a bad thing in my opinion. If we start to reverse, this could potentially be the start of another Bitcoin rally. However, or at least altcoins not seeing strength against Bitcoin, because even Bitcoin can go down with dominance going up, and altcoins can also fall down with it. But realize that the real point here is we want to see this come back down towards this channel and at least start coming back towards this 200-week moving average. However, if we start to reverse and we get back above this monthly open, then that's when I would be slightly concerned about altcoins right now, because we know that we've already seen a very nice altcoin season since the start of this year. And so we want to monitor this Bitcoin dominance chart heavily, in my opinion, and then others' dominance. Of course, you can see it is showing the exact opposite. Now, we are above the monthly open, which is very good. However, we are below this weekly open right now. And so this next daily candle is going to be key. You can see we sort of have a bearish candle here forming for others' dominance. And so I'm very keen to see what this Elon Musk drama is going to do to the altcoins against Bitcoin. Of course, that's not the only reason this is happening, but it is a huge part of it. When we look at Ethereum dominance, you can see we got rejected from this channel after we broke out as we predicted. And at this point, we want to see whether or not this major support level here is going to hold for Ethereum dominance. But I'm not too worried just yet. Once again, we want to see how this daily candle closes. It's already very undetermined for Bitcoin dominance, and so I think that we'll get some answers in the next 24 to 48 hours. And talking about psychology of trading, if you guys want to win one of my favorite books on trading psychology, all you need to do is comment below on this video and share this video, and you'll be eligible to win this book giveaway. I'll pick a winner at the end of this video for yesterday's video, and all you need to do is send me a screenshot of you sharing the video in your comment, and you will be eligible to win one of my favorite books on investing. Now that we've talked about dominance and the main coins in the market, I do want to look at the DXY. The US dollar value right now is below the monthly and weekly open. That is good for Bitcoin and some of the other cryptocurrencies. We did get rejected from here, and we do have a potential head and shoulder pattern forming here that could take us down towards this major support level, as you can see here, and even possibly break this support level, which would be extremely positive for assets, but really bad for the dollar if this 89.562 level breaks for the DXY chart. So we do want to monitor this as well, because right now, at any point in time, we could see the DXY reverse to the upside, or we could see Bitcoin dominance reverse to the upside, and both of those would imply a lot of changes in the market and where liquidity and capital will flow towards. And so that's extremely key to watch. And for those inside of our Discord premium group, I do want to talk about some trades that we've taken. We just took this Ethereum to US dollar trade that has hit all targets with an entry at 1850. I want to talk about exactly why we took this trade. This was a very simple symmetrical triangle breakout for Ethereum. I sent this trade out here where there's blue line is after we found confirmation of the breakout. Once again, 70% towards the apex of this triangle. We broke to the upside. We found support here. I sent this signal out and I took the previous resistance as the buy stop entry. And for those that took this trade in our Discord, we already resulted in over 6% profits. Congratulations to those in our Discord group. For those not in the Discord group, the link is in the description below. I also want to take a look at this TRB trade that we just took today. We entered at 52.70. This has hit all targets. We've done very well. Haven't hit any stops in a very long time, as you can see with all of our trade signals. So congratulations to everyone taking advantage of these. The last stop loss we've hit was on February 11th for Alpha USDT, and that wasn't even a major coin. So we've done very good in our Discord group, and that's not just altcoins. Of course, we're sending major cap coins like Ethereum, Link. You can see we even send signals out for Bitcoin, and so things are looking very good. We had this Bitcoin long signal on the 14th, Valentine's Day. But for this TRB trade, this was an interesting one. So we had this major support level here that eventually broke down, and so I had this drawn out, and then we started to form a lot of these higher lows that eventually formed an ascending triangle, as you can see here. So once we started forming higher low after higher low after higher low, I started to watch this chart, and as soon as we started to close hourly candles above this major resistance level, in my opinion, anytime you start to see hourly candles close above a major market structural level, that becomes confirmation. And so as soon as we started to see this break out towards the 70% mark of the triangle, I sometimes question when resistance levels are broken halfway towards a triangle. So that's another lesson for you guys. You always want to see the breakout towards 70% of the structure, or it could be a fake out. And so as we started to get 70% towards the structure here, once we got that confirmation with this major buy volume that came in and this wick, you can see that's when we sent the signal out for an entry here, and that already resulted in some very nice profits, over 4% profits, with less price action than Ethereum because this is a smaller market cap coin. And typically with smaller market cap coins, you won't see structure act as precise. That's why we saw major breaks in this structure. So very exciting time in the cryptocurrency market, and I am super keen to see what happens to Bitcoin dominance and others dominance, and we will be monitoring that. For those not subscribed to our YouTube channel, ensure to subscribe and turn on those post notifications to get our updates first. And that's pretty much it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. I want to pick a winner for our book giveaway on our last video. I'll go ahead and scroll through. Let's see. Lee Sanders, you won the book. Go ahead and send me a message on Instagram. The link is in the description below. Lee says, I'm excited about using 3 commas as you suggested. Thanks. Looking forward to learning more with you. If you guys aren't using 3 commas with your trading strategy, I highly recommend it. It's one of the only ways to prevent bots and algos to take your trades over, because pretty much 3 commas allows you to set up your own parameters. It's almost like a manual AI backed by human analysis for each and every trade. And it's always good to set your own settings and change the settings up for every trade so that no bots or algos can pick up on your algo or your strategy, of course. And that's why usually with bots, you'll see them do very well and then eventually wither away because other bots will reverse trade them. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you appreciated this video. If you do, remember to like it, and I will see you all tomorrow. Snipers out.